Good morning, boys and girls of YouTube. I know that this particular talk will be early and I was supposed to put it out in October, but no, this will be let's put it this way. Our cops need to stop with the BS. The bullshit. I'm just straight up throw it out. That being said, this is the Carrington Hollister Show Unfiltered for Sunday, May 21st. And yes, you will hear something like this again, almost very similar, on October the 29th. As the pilot episode. The title of this content is known as Why Do Our Cops Turn on Us? And before you jump in the comments saying, our cops don't disrespect, our cops don't turn on us, you just being a racist, Carrington, no, I'm not. I respect our cops. And you know, I have a lot of cop friends here in my local city. So, before you jump in the comments talking about, you just being the racist, blah, blah, blah. You can hold it. Stop that freight train, because this content will be good. Back in, I don't know, February the 23rd, that is, there was a killing going on by the name, and these two individuals, had the names of Gregory and Travis Michael, and they was accused of killing an unarmed that man back in Barnesville, Georgia. Ahmaud Arbery. And there's an outcry for this. Oh yeah. And those two was not only was arrested, but please excuse the background noise. But the guy, yes, the guy that filmed the whole situation, he was locked up as well. Within, I don't know, a week of the Michaels being locked up, he was locked up as well. Oh, William Brody, he was locked up as well. I want to be, you know, I'm innocent. I want my name cleared from this. Yada, yada, yada. I don't want to have no... Yeah, you partake of it. You partake of this video. If you film the video, okay, if you film this video of Ahmaud Arbery getting shot by, I don't know, Travis McMichael and Gregory McMichael, yeah, you had just as part of this, you just pretty much say, yeah, I partake in it. You might as well just, I mean, any two times you film something, you film a murder, you might as well be partake of it. I mean, it's sad to say that, it's sad for our universe to be this way. And then like a week later, fast forward to, I don't know, Wednesday or so, the Minneapolis Police Department, the cop there mashed a guy's head and was choking the guy doing a routine traffic stop. He said, "I can't breathe," and it killed him. Now he's out of a job. He's out of a job now. And he's been arrested. But let's talk about Ahmaud Arbery case first. Why did it take them until April to release that bloody video? I'm gonna tell you exactly why. There's two DA officers that, believe it or not, will soon be investigated. If I'm not mistaken, as I speak, they're being investigated right now. One of them is, not throwing him under the bus or anything, but George E. Barnhill of Waycross and Jackie Robinson of Brunswick. Carrington, why you throwing them people name out like that? You should be, talking about the... oh yeah. By the way, they want George Barnhill to, assist to the case. I can't do it because, George Barnhill had no ties with Gregory Michael and all the folks over in Brunswick in law enforcement. And this place to go for Jackie Robinson. She actually recused herself as well as George Barnhill. And he basically went as far as wrote a letter saying, okay, I can't do this because, I'm just paraphrasing, because, I had to recuse myself because as much as, yeah, I had to read the letter in its entirety, but, yeah. Basically, what he's saying is, I can't do it because, I have contacts up in Brunswick, and George Michael, Lord have mercy. Gregory Michael, he was a cop from 1989 all the way up to, his retirement. Then, on top of that, old George Barnhill had, falsely somehow have made an assumption that, if I'm wrong, then people in the comments would be too quick to correct me. I don't care. That, Ahmaud Arbery stole a 65-inch television, 65-inch television, which, I know that some of it has been, and then of course, he's been falsely accused of stealing a television out of a Walmart, back in, I don't know, 18 or so. Then fast forward to, November of, I don't know, 2017 or so. Again, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Arbery was actually sitting in his car, just, relaxing from along their work. Then a cop came in, Again, I'm not against law enforcement. Instead, I support the law enforcement. It's just, the things they do just need to quit. They need to quit. Now, again, back to the, situation at hand. As, Arbery was, getting out of the car, the first, officer was searching him. He told me he can go, pretty much. Then the next officer involved came and said, well, He on the ground. Because they refused to have Aubrey refused to let the cops search the car and his car, and then he was tased down, but the taser had malfunctioned. And yeah. Fast forward 2 years later, to February 23rd, and there is some, and Aubrey, usually jogs a lot. He was notorious for jogging, but he happened to jog at the wrong place, at the wrong time. He was coming in, but checking an abandoned house. I was under construction. Yes, and even the guy, Larry English, I don't want to put his name out there, Larry English, he said, well, he didn't take anything. And of course, there's surveillance cameras out there showing that he didn't take nothing. So, but some guy that's wasting the police officer's time, saying, well, there's a guy that is trespassing and stealing stuff. I mean, black guy, white t-shirt, Yeah, but, there's no evidence of Ahmaud taking nothing. So why is these neighbors being petty, wasting the police officer's time? But this is where things go south. This is where things will go south real fast. And there's no video of it, but I will include a video in October. But as a mod, same time period, around 1 something in the afternoon, as a mod was joining his jog. Then Mike Michaels pursued Aubrey, saying they want to talk to him. And at first he ran towards, the Brody car, trying to, get away. But, Brody somehow dodged him, trying to, block him. This is actually how, Brody had his hands in the pie. You don't go around and do the law officer's job. Yes, the Mike Michaels was former cops. The elder Mike Michael was a former cop. Yes, he was an investigator for, Brunswick. But you don't go around, you don't wear that badge no more. I'm sorry, and I hate to be this way, but you don't wear the badge no more. Yeah, you can do that when you wear the badge, but you can do that when you wear the badge. You don't wear the badge no more. You are a retired cop. What is you doing? Go around doing cop stuff? I understand, it's just mind-boggling to me. Yeah, but you're making the citizens arrest. Dude, you were a cop. And yes, there was even controversies of him back in the day. If you don't believe me, look this shit up. So, to conclude all of this Aubrey situation, both the Mike Michaels, yes, the former police investigator, Gregory Michael, and his son Travis have been charged with murder and felony imprisonment. And guess what? As the saying goes, if you do the crime, go do the time. If you don't want to do the crime, you don't have to do the time. So if you don't want to do the time, don't do the crime. And guess what? Old Brody could have left this alone and could have had his hands clean. No, you have to get your nasty, dirty hands in the pie. And just for that, you're going down alongside of Mike Michaels. Sweet Georgia justice. But why they had to wait till April to release the video? This way back in February. Way back in February. But you had to wait till they had to wait till April. Oh, we can't do that because they have a whole family of cops, bro. They stand by. They go, well, we just know we know that this guy is a thug, and we just want to yeah. 9 times out of 10, if they don't release anything like that, it's because like Michaels have the whole enforcement pretty much standing behind them. But that shit later crashed and burned the very moment. Excuse me. Under Mike Michaels, pull that gun, pull the trigger, and everything went south. And guess what? If you don't want to do the crime, again, don't do the time. And that's William F. Brody, whatever his name is. I know somebody in the comments gonna pop in and say, well, you ain't saying his name right. Yeah, you ain't saying his name right, bro. Listen. I am from Georgia, okay? I know about this well enough to know that half of this stuff is true and half of it just, straight up, But, 95% of it is true. Yes, the Michaels got arrested. Yes, William Brody got arrested. Yes, there's an ongoing investigation. Yes, the DA will be investigated of both Waycross and Brunswick. They will be investigated. And if they get convicted, and if they get their hands dirty, they going down as well. They will be, as I speak, if I'm not mistaken, those who's under investigation as well, because the handler of the case. So guess who they got doing the Aubrey case? There's 3 attorneys as I speak for the Aubrey case. One of them is Lee Merritt, the other is Benjamin Crump, and I forgot the name of the other one. So I know someone in the comments gonna say, well, you need more proof, you need more information. Yeah. Who cares? Look it up. You're smart enough to look this shit up. Now, fast forward to, I don't know, a week later. Let us talk about this George Ford case. Let's talk about this George Ford case. There was a lot of looting going on. And they even went as far as to burn the Minneapolis Police Department. Set it on fire. All because a cop that messed around and did something he had no business doing. If you're going to be for the law, if you're going to wear the badge, then, you should act like you wear the badge. You're supposed to protect and to serve. You ain't supposed to be kneeling down, you're supposed to be kneeling down a guy and popping his windpipe. I can't breathe. The guy's last words, George Ford's last words, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And, there. Now that cop is out of a job. He had to hand over his badge. What I mean by he's out of a job is he had to hand over his badge and everything, and he was stripped of his reputation as a cop. And basically, he had to switch over to blue for the orange or whatever color they wear in Minnesota, because he has now in prison. Excuse me. So 2 separate cases, and an outcry to stop the killings. Oh no, well, you should be doing this because You should be talking about it because it's an ongoing investigation. How you know you're not in Minnesota? I watch the news and, to enough to know something. So, yeah, that cop is arrested now. He's no longer a cop. He's basically pretty much a inmate. So, before somebody chime in the comments saying, well, you don't know what you're talking about, you just talking some bullshit. Yeah. Try saying that to the families of Ahmaud Arbery and George Floyd. Because I know a lot of YouTubers talking about this. Trust me. They talking about this. And it's heavy. And it's pretty much heavy on the hearts. Again, I'm not saying go there, say F the police and this and that, whatever. I'm not going out saying, oh, you should be burning out, police stations and shouldn't be going around disrespecting the police, spitting in their faces, say I got the beer virus. But at the same time, our law enforcement officers, or LEOs, is out there supposed to protect and to serve. They ain't supposed to be going around there blowing citizens' brains out. They ain't supposed to be going around, doing all sorts of mischief. Because that make yourself look like a clown. That make yourself look like a clown yourself, You basically saying, well, I'm wearing the badge. I should do whatever the hell I'm supposed to do. Do whatever the hell I please. I'm wearing the badge. No, you're not. You are not above the law. I mean, trust me. I am not against law enforcement at any way. I'm not going around saying the police. I'm not saying it. I'm just saying that they shouldn't be going around, abusing their authority or just, by, ruffling the feathers. That's how, listen, if you treat your cops right, if you respect the cops, they will give you respect in return. Trust me. I have never, ever, in my 25 years of living on this planet, ever disrespect a cop in way, shape, or form. In fact, I respect our cops. For every cop that passed through me, I wave at them and they wave back. Perfect example on why you should be respecting your cops. I was looking for a place, and of course I'll go call my local, tax assessors and say, hey, just abandoned houses in use, or is it, vacant, But someone in that particular neighborhood, yes, it's a personal story, by the way, said, well, there's a guy over there trying to break into an abandoned house, he's shining lights on an abandoned house, Sure enough, the law came at me. But, things could have went south. Things could have went south real fast. But, me being, again, a law-abiding citizen, I just, stood right there. They checked me, they searched me, and they let me go. Because I have no police record as far as I know, and I would never tend to get one. Things could have went south real fast. Trust me, it could have went south real fast. But hey, it didn't. So I hereby end this video by saying there will be another one of these coming out in October, and could be an update on these two cases. But there's more cases to be talking about, and this one just seemed to be more prominent. But Carrington, the Breonna Taylor cases in Louisville, Kentucky is prominent too. You should be talking about that as well. Trust me, if I get more information on that case, I will put it on the video as well. But this was supposed to come out in October, but it was just, I just can't wait till October at this time. So it doesn't mean I just need to put more content in here. But there's some more topics to be, talking about, as So that being said, I'm closing this video out. You have a nice morning or afternoon, depending on where you're watching in the world. And I'll see you guys next time. And remember, feel free to comment and or subscribe and like the video. I mean, if you don't like it, just dislike it. Who cares? I mean, who cares? If you don't like it, then I don't care. I mean, but this is why it's called Carrington Hollister Show Unfiltered. I say whatever the hell I want to say, and you know, and if you don't like it, then deal with it. Just unsubscribe if you want to. Who cares, eh? Who cares? Who cares? I mean, who cares? There's more on this video later. So, again, if you don't like it, dislike it. Who cares? That's what we live in this country for, right? Freedom of speech and freedom of what the hell we freeze. That being said, again, if you like the video, feel free to comment and subscribe. Trust me. And there will be merch coming out soon. If the video gets up to 100 subscribers, I will do an 100th video episode of CHSU, and in fact we might not even do. We not even have to wait until October to put another one out if we get to 100 subscribers. I'm close to it anyway. Yeah, give me about 26 more subscribers, and we might not have to wait till October. We might do another one the moment I hit 100 subscribers. I know this video is going long enough, but I have to put it out there. So again, feel free to say subscribe and or comment. I mean, if you don't like it, oh well. If you want to unsubscribe, do that as well. I'm saying unsubscribe because Carrington. Yeah, feel free to do that. It's not gonna. I'm not gonna be hurt about it. I'm not gonna be hurt, and or I'm not gonna be hurt about it. I mean, cause I wasn't put on this planet to be liked. I was put on this planet to be, you know,